I know. Yeah, you do.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report. I am your host, Brian Barnaby. And let's just say the boys are back in town.
She got away, know what I say? She can't choke, she don't know what to do.
She's gotta go. Bye. I know that you love this flow. We just chillin', we just villains. We just chillin', we some villains.
I love it up. Get the ammo and I stick it up. I grab a shot on the top of shots. I bust the clip and I let it dip. I make it poop, make it explode. Touch your toes, hit your nose. Can you touch your toes?
We are back. We got the full crew in the house. It's Tony, it's Matt, it's Mike.
Yo, dude.
What up, fellas?
Hola.
What do we got today? How's everyone doing? Good day so far?
Good, dude. Yeah,
Nice
man.
weather.
Nice weather. Got up early today.
Feel the fall.
Did some work.
In the air.
Yeah, man.
But I feel
Gym,
like
we went to the gym.
not a crazy amount, but slightly a little warmer than usual this time of year.
Slightly,
I
because
don't
there's
know,
been days
dude.
in October where it's been like
True, but then
80
there's also
degrees.
been
Yeah,
times I
right?
feel like it's like
Perhaps.
it starts getting freezing.
yeah, it's
So,
the mix.
It's hit or miss. It's hit
fall,
or miss. So we talked about it yesterday. We had Monday Night Football in Las Vegas. First game with fans over there at Allegiance Stadium. Allegiance. Either way, you know
Whatever
what
you
I'm
wanna
talking
call it.
about. But what a game, honestly. It was
Yeah.
33-27. Raiders come out on top in overtime. We had fumbles, interceptions, 55-yard field goals. I mean, I was pretty impressed, though, with the Raiders at the end of the day. I mean, you look at Derek Carr's numbers, 435, 2 touchdowns, and that game-winning 31-yard touchdown pass to Zay Jones. And, I mean, he was hitting Darren Waller left and right. You know, he had 10 for 105. And Max Crosby, 2 sacks. He's been an animal since they drafted him in the 4th round in 2019. So, have to say, I mean, I was on the Ravens. Tony and Mike were on the Raiders. But, I mean, what did you guys think about this one? I mean, very exciting game.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I definitely expected. I was on the Ravens bandwagon for sure.
Yeah.
They're so injury ridden though, right?
Oh, my God.
I mean,
yeah.
it's crazy. They lost all their
Running backs.
Yeah, they lost all their
Yeah.
running backs. They lost like 2 guys back to back with the ACL.
ACL, the Achilles, another
yeah.
one.
I thought Lamar Jackson was gonna go off, and I think we saw
Yeah.
flashes,
Just the fumbles.
but
kind
just
of
the
bit.
fumbles hanging on to the ball, dude, was a little bit of an issue. 19 for 30, 235 yards. I mean, pretty solid. 1 TD, 12 carries for 86 yards. So, I mean, looking good, but the Raiders, bro, coming out of nowhere. Like,
Right.
did not expect that, dude. I thought they were dead in the water, bro,
Mhm.
about halftime. I was like,
Yeah.
this Ravens got this. And then just Carr came out, had a better second half. Good, way better in the 4th quarter, and ultimately get the win, dude.
Yeah.
That touchdown pass to Zay Jones was nuts.
Oh, yeah. No,
Mhm.
that was crazy. What did you think, Tony?
No, I mean, I pretty much saw the same. I feel like the Ravens came out pretty hot. There was definitely, I felt like a lack of offense, in the first quarter. It felt, pretty defense heavy, I thought. But yeah, I mean, I think Carr really stepped up. We were talking about him yesterday, kind of struggling with the injuries he's had. He had that one close to MVP year,
Right.
kind of dealing with that, mental aspect of coming back from injuries. And like Matt said, dude, he stepped up physically, mentally. He seemed really locked in and ready to play. It was great.
And it was interesting right after. I don't know if you guys saw this on the broadcast. They had those comments he made about how pretty much he would rather retire than play for any other team but the Raiders. He said he's
Derek
ready
Carr
for
said that?
life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They-
He always has just seemed like he's just content. Wants
Right.
to stay with the Raiders, bro. Like team that drafted him.
Yeah. And I remember his
dope.
first start
Tough.
because it was against the New York Jets.
Yeah, dude, that's right. I mean, there's
Yeah.
so much hype, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah. And he wasn't even expected to start. And then he had a really
that
good
was the
preseason.
first year they had Lynch too, right? The
I
Raiders?
believe so.
think
I
so.
forgot. I think it
Maybe
Mike
second year.
Glennon was actually
Oh
supposed
my
to start because it was the
gosh.
Hard
Yeah,
Knocks,
yeah,
I think.
yeah.
I don't know. It was something like that. But anyway,
No, that wasn't Carr's.
No, yeah, that wasn't. No, it wasn't his rookie year. But I forgot who was supposed to start. It was some veteran though. I don't remember who they had at the time. But it's just kind of interesting. Second round pick. But I honestly was impressed too. I mean, we talk about 2-minute drills all the time. How about a 37-second drill or whatever, 27 seconds? Mm-hmm. I mean, the Ravens kicked that field goal. They only have 27 seconds, and they 3 plays. They're in field goal position. And in Carlson, I mean, he's not a household name at kicker. To kick a 55-yarder there to send it into overtime. I mean, I was really impressed with that.
Yeah, that was nuts, dude. I didn't know if he was going to make that.
Yeah,
I was like, I feel like 50 and a 50 to 55. It's like depends on the kicker. Mm-hmm. More often than not, the skill of the kicker, dude.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty far kick. But
I'd say it's very far, dude.
He banged it, dude.
Yeah,
he banged it.
And I don't know what it is. Like I've always had this obsession with like field goals and distance and stuff. And like I feel like whenever I watch a game, I want to see them go for the record all the time because I feel like the way kickers are, technology, training, everything. I think 70, 75 yards is doable indoors, right situation, line holds.
The leg strength these guys have, dude. Like you just said with today's out training, all that shit. Those kids.
I believe
squads. Could you imagine a kicker kicking a field goal from their own 35-yard line? Like
that's what the 70-yarder would be?
Sure.
But then you got it would be
probably maybe 40,
9 yards. So
the end zone's what, 10 yards, right?
The end zone's 10, and then they're usually
50
9 yards
and then
back.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do you think, Tony? I mean, do you think 70 is doable? I mean, I think we've seen it in warmups.
I think 70 is definitely doable. Yeah. What's the record? 67?
60, I think it's actually in college. I think it was 68.
68.
But NFL it's 64. There's a couple guys tied for the record. So
they're gonna get there, dude.
Yeah. I mean, you know what it has to be though? Every time it has to be either end a half, end a game because coaches don't want to give up that field position, or have the guy return it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
But we got some guys with strong legs in the league, so I think one of these days we'll see it. And I've always thought too. I mean, he was played in this game last night. I think Justin Tucker is the best kicker in the league. I don't know.
Yeah, he's been around for a minute, dude. His name has been with the category of like best kicker for the past like few years now, dude.
Yeah. You've heard his name?
I've heard his name, dude.
Oh man. But really, I mean, you think about growing up, I mean, Vinatieri obviously was one of the top kickers, but we've kind of had a little like changing of the guards, now it's kind of hard. You think about the kickers, you're like, wait, who? Like, you know what I mean? You can't even name half of them.
Right.
Just because, I mean, it's a position where not many of them are drafted. You pick them up, undrafted free agents, this and that. But yeah, overall, I mean, I think the Ravens, I think they're going to be pretty good this year, but they talked about it on the broadcast last night. I mean, I think the number one thing holding them back from being a Super Bowl team or, getting, in that conversation is their vertical passing game, because I just feel like it's like, Lamar, like him in space running, that's great. But it's like, how many times does he hit his receivers? I mean, he did it a little bit last night, but not, you know what I mean? He's got to be able to have 350, 400-yard passing game.
Yeah, his average pass was like 7 yards.
Right.
So, I mean, overall, though, 235 yards on the night.
Right.
19 for 30, like we just said, only averaged like 7 yards per throw. So, not bad, but like you definitely want to.
Right, for a guy that's been an MVP.
Look to improve that. And you're right, dude. Like he's so mobile, dude. He can go do anything.
But if you have that dimension, they have to like honor the pass so much more, so then he can get more space running.
Right.
But I mean,
and their receiving core really isn't that nothing to like sneeze at. I mean, Sammy Watkins, Brown, Williams, dude. And obviously, losing the running backs is tough.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's a whole.
But then Mark Andrews is one of the best tight ends in the league as well.
Yeah.
Stretching the field. So
they got weapons on offense. Lamar has the weapons. And he's a weapon himself.
Obviously, I'm sure we'll talk about it, but Sunday Night Football this week, Chiefs-Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
That is going to be a good one. Yeah. And what a tough spot for the Ravens. I mean, you're one game away from an 0-2 start. I mean, the Chiefs arguably are the, so that's going to be
Chiefs come back too on Sunday.
Yes.
Like big, just tale of two halves for them. Crazy.
Brent.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
What up, Brent?
Long time no see, dude. Yeah, man. What's going on?
So, I thought it was an entertaining game. Michael, any words of wisdom from last night from the game? I mean, anything you got?
Gruden is back.
You're a big Gruden guy?
Who is it?
I liked him with all those like his like when he had the QB sit down
and quarterback camp.
Yeah. Where he'd like sit down and interview like the coming in quarterbacks. That was cool.
Yeah.
Also, dude, on the Raiders, sticking with the Raiders, Mikey. I mean, what about Darren Waller, dude? Stud tight end,
Oh,
dude. Has
yeah.
10,
Oh, yeah.
10 receptions last night,
Dude,
bro.
and they-
105 yards, a touchdown.
They were hyping him up too before the game about how good he is, and then he
Yeah,
really just
dude.
came through.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Imagine
And of
having that
course, like,
stud.
you know, he coming out with that. He was a former addict.
Right. Alcoholic.
Right.
Alcoholic.
Yeah.
And ironically, drafted by the Ravens.
Oh shit! Was he drafted? No.
Yes.
He was drafted by the Raiders.
Was it?
No.
No.
You look at his numbers. He didn't play for the first 4 or 5 seasons. Couple snaps here and there.
No shit.
Got suspended for substance abuse.
I've been caught up in school and stuff.
It's crazy. How
Sorry,
much
Brent.
he's
Dude,
developed.
it happens, bro.
But I think
I'm caught
a good Monday Night Football game. So
Beautiful stadium.
yeah, exactly. Can't wait to visit it. Like we were saying before.
Yeah.
So that's it for week 1. Week 2 will start Thursday Night Football. Giants and Washington football team.
But dude, before we move on from that game, did you happen to catch the Manning broadcast, dude?
Oh,
I actually did.
That was hilarious, bro. They did a good job.
They were a riot, dude. They were hilarious.
So it was funny.
Peyton puts the helmet on.
Yeah, puts the helmet on. It's
Small
like way
plays,
too
can't
small
fit.
for
Yeah,
him.
The only
Very
thing
fit.
that I would recommend is next time for them is not have the whole time where you're showing the view of them, because then it's cuts
have
the
them just
screen.
talk.
Yeah,
Have them talk, go to them a little bit,
right.
like, especially during stoppages, but the whole time.
Are they gonna do
I
that
know.
all year?
I
Is that
think it's
just for-
select.
Select?
I think it's
Okay.
10
All
games,
right.
10 games or something.
That's still pretty good,
You appreciate that because
Yeah.
you savor the
They were
moment
funny.
more with the Manning brothers.
Yeah,
and
and
the broadcast. Not like you're not gonna play it out every week.
I mean, it's good with them too, because I think they have good enough chemistry. Whereas obviously they weren't in the same studio. You know, they were
Right.
kind of like zooming in to
Right.
each other. So like, I think doing that with like anyone else, like people who aren't brothers and know each other for their whole lives, like might be kind of tough. You know what I mean? Just because like the on-screen
Right.
chemistry is
Yeah.
gonna be totally
No,
different.
they made
you
it
know,
work
like,
though.
No, they made it work. It was hilarious, dude.
They're funny guys.
Better job that you would rather have Bruce Buffer or what they're doing?
Fucking
Small
Bruce
sample pool, dude.
No, the guy. Are you ready to rumble?
Oh, dude. All right.
I think that potential.
God,
dude.
I want to be Bruce, dude.
I mean, it's
Well,
so
they
it's so
have
basic.
potential, though,
I mean,
dude.
he's going to like party.
I guess in terms of workload.
Yeah.
I mean,
But obviously, watching football, just hanging out, having a couple, talking about it. I mean, when you're a former athlete, I mean,
It's
obviously,
easy,
It's
dude.
easy to do that
Yeah.
as well, especially from the comfort of
dude, they
your
were
own home.
going through play calls and everything,
Yes.
and it was
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about? Like,
Yeah, and then I thought it was
So
funny.
funny.
They brought up how like when they would mic up teams or players, like it's like,
Mhm.
why are we doing this? We like want this information to be secure, and then we're gonna
Right.
just put, so then you have to change it after. I feel like it's like
It's kind of dumb.
it's
Yeah.
kind of it's like almost you got to show that stuff after the season,
right? Yeah, I guess.
because otherwise you can't leave it the lingo the same.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise teams are gonna pick up on it.
Yeah,
Watch
right.
the broadcast, but yeah, successful night. But have to say, I mean, Giants. Washington football team
Oh, man,
Thursday
dude,
night.
what
I
a
mean,
shit
not
game,
not
bro.
a power matchup.
No.
I mean, Taylor Heineke starting for Washington.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick's on the IR now.
I don't know,
Yeah,
dude. I mean, think about it. Like,
Giants didn't look too good in week one.
that's what I mean, though. It's like two pretty sub. I feel like they're pretty
It's a
even.
subpar
in-
matchup.
Right, but they're both. It's not gonna be a blowout. You know, it could be a close game. It could be
Yeah.
exciting.
I know. I just
13-10.
they've been doing this. I mean, since
was
we were watching
boring,
since
bro.
we were watching
Boring,
Thursday
dude.
night football at the sports bar. I
Yes.
mean, we've seen it. I mean, very inconsistent with the matchups. Not a ton of firepower on Thursday night. Usually it's division games, but I guess they work with what you have. And of course, football's on. Most of the time, you're gonna watch it.
No
I
doubt,
mean,
no
at least to start.
We'll
see how
be
the
tuning
game-
in. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Thursday night we got big plans, anyways.
Right, exactly. So I honestly, I can't wait to see what the number is for you, Tony. First game. My guess, top of my head, you're gonna be tight. 275. You're gonna be pissed,
Thursday's a big
I'd be pretty
bowl
happy with
night.
75, to be honest.
but it's not 299.
No, it's not 29, but it's 275. I mean,
Where's this happening? Where's the match taking?
I mean,
Nutmeg, right?
Yeah,
Get a
we were saying
nutmeg,
nutmeg. Yeah,
gotta do nothing.
yeah,
Where else would you go?
yeah.
Exactly. It's close.
I'm hoping
Friendly.
though, like maybe first game 160, 170. just get my
dude,
feet
just-
wet.
Yeah. Oh, for you,
wait,
dude.
yeah,
No, I don't know, man.
You'll be good.
Well, you don't think I'm gonna get that?
I don't think so.
Bring the cameras, dude. Film
Jeez,
it.
I
First
think
game might be tough for me, to be honest, dude. No, it gives me like a warm up game. It takes, you know.
But then
to get back in this ring of
the
things,
justification comes in. So what's like you would be so pissed like first game. What would the score be if you would be heated?
I'm sorry.
like, heated.
Yeah.
140.
I mean, under Under 180, I'd be very disappointed.
Yeah.
And then maybe like under 160, then I'm going to be pretty angry.
Like you might walk out like a 130.
Would you throw the ball through the wall?
I would not throw the ball through the
Wind
wall.
up like the Big Lebowski with Walter.
Wow, Uncle Richie, I bet Anthony wins $20. So I didn't know we were going for $20.
I'm down. Yeah, we put money on it.
I mean, the spread has to be like
Is he saying-
100.
I got
saying-
100.
Is he saying
We'll
he's putting
determine it
20
after
on
the first-
you?
I think
Or
he's
you
putting
guys should-
20 on me.
Yeah, I think he's putting 20 on you. But I think we can determine a fair spread after the first game
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see where.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's what it has to be. You
But I
can't go
mean,
in-
judged by what you're saying, I mean, I think it is going to be about 100. I mean, because for me, scoring 160, 170, that's high.
Right.
And
Oh,
you're
yeah,
not
true.
saying,
Yeah.
dude.
But if you still score 120, I give you 100 is 220.
220, but you know,
Yeah.
you get on your A game, you know.
220,
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's a perfect game.
300.
Somebody should go for 300.
I mean, if he's
Yeah,
gotten
dude.
299, he can get it. I mean, just
You got
do it.
299?
Yeah, my high score.
Are you
dude.
shitting
Spread, no, even up.
Even
Yeah,
up,
okay,
dude.
even up. I mean, Jesus.
Spread is tough in bowling. You know, anything can happen.
Even up. Yeah, what's the line for me? Like plus 8 million for going even. Like, oh man, but looking forward to it though. Honestly, been a lot of hype, a lot of discussion.
Yeah, dude, I'm pumped. I really
Yeah.
am. It's so much fun. We got
We'll
beer
definitely
and
film
food.
it so everyone can see it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Dude. We can play it on the following day's sports board.
We should go to a special. We should go to a cool one, like a.
No, I don't
like-
do like cosmic bowling. Or
It doesn't have to be cosmic
Well,
bowling.
No,
I'm
but
saying
Milford
this
is
is serious.
nice.
This is serious.
Norwalk is nice. I mean, I'll go wherever. So,
I'll
but
find a
those are the two nicest places in the area. Michael, though, what type of expectations do you have for Twinkle Toes?
my expectations.
First game, what's he getting?
are for first game? I'd say 215.
Okay, I mean that's.
I'd be
I'm
happy
gonna
with
be
that,
there
dude.
now.
I would be happy.
I'm gonna bowl 245 that first game, then work my way.
I forgot. What did you say your career high was?
282.
282. So I mean, we're
prove
all
that?
this discussion on
I swear,
Tony,
Jake used to be.
You're dropping
Jake was
282s.
better than me. Jake was
I'm not
actually
asking
took.
about Jake.
You
though.
bowled 282?
I have.
Wow.
I know. Oh, you know.
So no, I'm just saying.
Go to the-
I think he might be. Close to, I wasn't
Right.
even thinking about this.
Then neither will I. Who knows?
So this is gonna be fun. Can't wait. So like we said, we'll talk about
How
Washington football
many
team on
games,
Thursday.
dude?
How many games? I mean, we're going unlimited bowling. It might be 5 games, 6 games, 10 games.
5 million?
We should go during like.
Dude.
Didn't they do like happy? What's on? I think they have specials on Thursday. I'll look into.
Yeah,
we'll get to it,
yeah.
we'll get to it.
We'll
Sometimes it's
vet
like,
it.
Really nice place.
Dollar
in,
game sometimes. are
Sono,
good,
bro.
dude.
No, that's just say no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, they got dude. That's where you're
Bullmore, I think. I think it's called Bullmore. But Tony.
unbelievable.
Oh, my God,
Unbelievable.
dude.
But let's switch gears
Watch
here
the game, huh?
and get into the world of Major League Baseball.
Giving chase is Judge, and he dives into the stand.
DeGrom begins the season with an overpowering strikeout of Ronald Acuna.
The wall is gone! 3-run home run! What's going on here? I love it. He drives one to the moon. High, deep, and very gone.
We have a little rivalry brewing with Uncle Richie and Michael. I think.
I will take Uncle Richie down easily.
Oh
in
shit,
bowling.
Mike! He's talking about you.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, man,
Yes.
We're gonna have to get Uncle Richie involved.
Uncle Richie's a good bowler, dude. You better watch out.
Is that where you get it from?
Yeah, I mean, my dad bowled, my mom bowled.
Yeah, so it runs in the family.
Yeah, uncle's
I'm
bowled.
pumped, though. I'm
Family of
pumped.
bowlers.
Back then, everyone bowled.
What time is What do
I
you
guess
what do they
we're-
call the beginning of a bowling game? Not tee off.
Uncle Richie saying,
First
"Let's
roll.
go."
First, yeah, I guess.
What time's the first roll?
I mean, I guess it depends what type of deal we're getting from Baltimore, right?
Yeah, it depends on what time
Where's
you're
dinner?
gonna be. Where's dinner gonna be?
What time Sakura?
6:30 bowling, maybe, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's manageable.
Right. 6:53 first roll.
Yeah. So
First roll. Dude, don't step over the line.
yesterday,
Oh my God, you're over, dude.
we were on air when the game was going on. The Yankees got off to a terrible start,
Terrible
but
start.
rally for a 6-5 walk-off win against the Minnesota Twins. Final 10 innings, and like I said, trailed 5-0 after 3, 5-2 after 7. Luis Gil gave up 2 two-run homers in the first, settled down after that. 6 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 1 walk, 8 Ks. Obviously, had the 3 homers allowed, but honestly, I like to see that it was only 1 walk. I mean, he walked 7 in about 3 innings last start. So thought that was impressive. The bullpen was locked down 4 innings, 5 Ks. And obviously, I mean, really, turning point of this game. Brett Gardner draws a walk. Controversial strike call. Manager Rocco Baldelli gets tossed.
Love
Judge
Baldelli.
up, and he goes game tying opposite field, 33rd home run of the season in the 8th. And then we go to the bottom of the 10th. Gary Sanchez up, 1 out after Gio. I don't know what was going on. He struck out bunting, failed bunting 3 times.
I feel like I haven't seen that since like.
I mean, that's like something that would happen in the show.
Would be the show.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with Gio. He's always been my guy. I hope he gets it together though, because I'd like to keep him long term if he's going to be the Gio we know. But anyway, so he gets out, and then Gary Sanchez gets up and he walks it off, scoring Glaber from second. So I mean, talk about needing it.
Yeah, dude.
So I mean, obviously, nice win. And really, we were texting too. I mean, we thought it was completely over,
dude.
Completely over.
Down 5-0, dude. After what, 3?
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, there was absolutely no shot they would come back, but bullpen stepped up. Thank God. He only 1 walk compared to last time he had 7, and then dude Judge clutch.
And especially after
Clutch
that whole
Judge.
dizziness thing.
Oh, I know.
Before,
Dude.
so
Hit
it
him
was
out of
nice to
nowhere.
see.
Any word on that? Like just
He's just said
random,
he doesn't feel 100%, but he's almost there.
like
so.
sick.
Maybe it's like seasonal allergy shit. It's like
Could be, yeah.
clogged up.
I a lot of times, though, dizziness, dehydration, possible.
Probably not
Um,
hydrating, dude.
But
I doubt that very much.
I mean,
he is hydrated.
Boys,
What's up?
Yes,
What we got,
Michael.
dude? What do we got?
this just in at Bowmore. At Bowmore, college night on Thursdays, 1919 unlimited bowling per
person.
person. Shoes included, $2 slices, $2 dogs, $2 pints.
And we
That's the
are
night.
in.
Wait, but who's in college?
We are.
We are. In
No,
college.
it doesn't. That's just the name of it. You don't have to actually be in college. But
Yeah, you do.
So I have my Eastern
Those are the
ID,
rules. Oh,
Yeah,
me too.
yeah.
I carry
I have
Yeah,
my own
yeah.
shoes though.
I'm
Carry it
still,
over,
yeah, we're still good.
Do I get like
We're good.
refunded some
So
money for
I-
shoes?
No.
No,
Wait,
absolutely
okay,
not.
so this is Bowmore
You're gonna pay
Norwalk.
for something.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
So
Yeah,
you can
all right.
watch you bowl.
Sounds good.
Dude. You put them on the seat.
But I mean, hey, listen, it is the Twins. Obviously, they're not a
Yeah.
great team, but
Right.
you needed a win.
Who's your
I
daddy?
mean, you got the win.
Yeah.
And I just feel good. Like the 2 catalysts on offense the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks has been Judge and Stanton. And I think that's how you
what we
win.
saw when they
Right.
were a 13-game win streak,
Yeah.
when they went 35 and whatever.
I mean,
overall.
story of the season, pretty much.
Yes. The Yankees are a streaky team, very streaky team. They were obviously very hot a month ago, a couple weeks ago. Now very cold, as we've seen.
Right.
Hopefully, this is the beginning of something. Like we were saying, that's all we can really hope for because we got to win every single game.
Mhm.
0.5 up now in Boston, right, for that second spot.
No, so
Or,
percentage points.
Percentage points. Right.
Percentage points.
Because we won.
Yeah.
We've beaten them more times. So, but dude, obviously, clutch performance, dude. We're waiting late in the game, bro. 7th inning. Gallo, nice to see him homer.
Yeah.
And Judge and Stanton too, obviously coming up
And
big. the last-
Gary, I mean, he's had some clutch hits this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, Gary capping
Oh,
it
yeah,
off,
dude.
dude.
Were we
Gary
talking
coming
about
through
this
in the
with Gary
clutch.
yesterday or no?
We were.
Okay, yeah, and I was saying, dude, I think
What?
he's overall. I mean, he's had a pretty good season.
Yeah, I mean the average obviously kind of sucks 210,
But if you think about relative
Yeah,
catchers
yeah,
around the league,
Yes.
and the
You all right,
averages,
dude? Everything good?
Yeah.
and I think I said this at the beginning of the year when he was struggling, when he was hot. I just want to have him play out his contract next year, and
Yeah,
hopefully at that point, Austin Wells is ready. But I think he can be,
Or maybe Gary
force
just
for us.
fucking becomes Gary.
That would be
better on
sick,
defense.
but
Just get better on defense, or maybe he can't.
Yeah,
maybe this
maybe
is the ceiling.
make a tag
for
at
him.
home.
you know,
Don't know.
Every once in a while, dude.
That dude.
we'll take our draft pick compensation if not. But hey, yeah,
Have you
I
ever
mean,
seen anything like that?
Never in my life, dude.
Referring to Gary Sanchez missing the tag against the Mets, and that was that
Off
game
of-
1.
It was
That was
game
game you
1.
were there, right?
No.
Yeah, it
yes,
was.
Yeah, it was.
yes,
Yeah,
it was
dude.
game 1.
That's
off of
the most
the
ridiculous shit I've
yard,
ever seen,
dude.
bro.
It-
That
Bro.
from Gary, that and the play against Tampa Bay. Remember when the ball got
Yes.
when it
Right.
didn't even get by him and went in front of him up third baseline and he just jogged to it. And
Yeah,
this guy scored
oh.
from third.
Yeah.
So Gary's had some
Um,
fucking blunders, dude.
But I mean, what do you think here, Tony? I mean, a gutsy comeback win. I mean, you think this can propel him, or it's just all we got to see? Who knows? I mean, the way this team's been this year.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Again, we talked about it yesterday where they just don't really have a sense of like urgency or any sense of that they're in hot waters, possibly not even going to be making the playoffs, So I think it's kind of a wait and see thing, but this is definitely a good way to start it off. I mean, it shows their resiliency, their kind of patience during the end to come back late, especially down from 5-0. And of course, like I said yesterday, the talent is there, dude.
Right.
They have more than enough talent.
That and dude, the Twins are an awful team, bro. This is what happened a couple weeks ago against Baltimore. They should have, taken care of business against Baltimore. That's a couple weeks ago now.
Right.
But like again, it's a shitty team. They have to beat. So there's no excuse.
They have to be
beat them,
better than them. Yes, it's tough because the Twins have some sneaky good players. You can say between Buxton and Donaldson and Sano and
I think for their record, they're very good for what their record is.
Yeah,
there's a lot of talent for a team that's won that many games.
Yeah. And then last year too, they were in it.
Right, right,
So
exactly.
They take a big step back.
So
that's what I feel like that's the Twins though for you.
That was a makeup game here, but they are in Camden Yards for the next 3 days.
Baltimore.
We do have tonight 7:05 Garrett Cole versus Alexander Wells, who's sporting a 7.15 ERA this season. Yankees heavy favorites -350 on the money line. So it'd be interesting to see Cole, coming off leaving that start with the hamstring. He's had a little extended layoff here, but this is a game. I mean, it's here for the taking. And you know what? Honestly, I'm most excited about, other than let's get a winning streak going here. Kenny Singleton on the call.
Yeah,
career winding down. I think he's going to call this series and then the final against the Rays,
guy, bro.
I mean,
I always forget.
Class act.
Yeah.
Class act.
Loves Barnes Lawson.
So
great announcer.
Oh yeah.
Great guy.
You know who loves him? Francesa.
Oh,
he shouted him out on Twitter. He said most underrated baseball announcer of all time.
Wow.
Kenny Singleton. That makes sense. I agree with that.
Yeah. So I mean, what do you guys think here? I mean, obviously, what was it? 2 out of 3 they had lost against Baltimore last time they played,
and they could have gotten swept if Stan doesn't hit that.
The home run. Yeah.
So,
so what do you think?
Dude, I mean, obviously, again, playing another shitty team, the Orioles. They're the worst team in baseball, so we have to absolutely sweep them. This is what we said last week. It's the same shit, guys.
Right.
Have to fucking sweep them. Have to put runs up on the board. Guys that should the talent. We're loaded on offense, dude. It's been a streaky year. We're here in September. Dude, it's the middle of September tomorrow. Believe that? That's insane. Bro.
Yeah,
can't do it, dude.
Can't
That's
believe
insane.
it.
And so now it's literally crunch time. It's now or never, dude. We obviously know the wild card situation. Right. We're only percentage points up against Boston. This is a game we absolutely have to win. Absolutely have to win. Good way to start the series with Cole on the hill. No hammy dammy.
Right. Hammy dammy. My God.
Hammy damage. So love that.
God damn it, dude.
Hammy damage.
Yeah, dude. I mean, come on. I mean, Alexander Wells, dude.
Yeah. Take advantage. Let's go.
7 ERA. The Yankees, their lineup should be able to put on a clinic against Wells. Garrett Cole on the mound with the way he's been focused, has been dialed in, should be putting on another clinic from the mound.
Yep.
Like you said, Orioles worst team in baseball. That being said, dude, they have been a thorn in the Yankees side all year. 9-7 overall record, I believe, against them. The Yankees are 9-7 against the Orioles right now. For whatever reason it is, they seem to play down to their level every time they play them.
It's almost like they feel bad.
I don't.
We'll keep
Again,
them around.
I think I think it comes down to the attitude of the Yankees. They have no sense of urgency. They hear about the Orioles. They know they're the worst team in baseball. They just kind of go into the stadium, lackadaisical. Exactly.
Yeah.
They're probably just dicking around during pregame, not really focused, dude. And then the game slips away from them. And I think that's really what it is. We've seen it all season. But I would hope that, like you said, it is kind of beyond crunch time for them, dude. There's no more room for error. They need these wins. They need them.
I don't want to see Andrew Heaney ever again in my life.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I think the Yankees, obviously the Yankees could win, but I'm going to say they'll take game 1 here.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
When do you make your stand-up debut? I'm just asking a question. Can you answer the question, though?
I'm not answering the question. Yeah. Should we take videos of Anthony at the lanes?
At the Boston game.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
definitely.
You need that footage.
I'm not sure what I should wear, dude. Do I go Mets jersey?
Yeah, just do it, bro.
I don't know. If I
Yeah, but you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
I know.
no,
But just do
dude.
it. Fuck.
Just come on. But yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, just the way that they've been playing against the Orioles all year, I would not be surprised if they lose this game. I really wouldn't be.
Okay.
Garrett Cole, hamstring is tight,
Yeah,
third
hamstring's
inning,
tight,
leaves the
this,
game,
that,
and Judge is
that,
dizzy
this.
again. Stanton is swinging past balls low and
That,
away.
this, that.
Honestly, dude, come on. Have you not been more than disappointed with their play against the Orioles specifically this year?
But
And let's not forget that it's a difference in the division. Like the Rays killed the Orioles this year, and the Yankees didn't. So
right. But hey, I
that's-
mean,
and
the
that
year
combined
is
with
not,
the Yankees being streaky, that's why the Yankees.
The Rays, by
come
the
up with
way,
the
got
division.
slapped around a little bit by the Blue Jays last night.
they did.
Mm.
But I think I think the Yankees are in position to get that number one wild card, host the game. You know, we don't want to be going to Canada for the game or Fenway. Because I mean, the Blue Jays, I mean, how much better can they play the rest of the way? I mean, they've literally been winning every single game.
They're coming up close.
I mean,
they know.
They could keep winning every single game. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, but you could say that in a lot of situations. Then you look back because you think a team's invincible, Tony, and then out of nowhere, you lose 9 out of 11, 10 out of 12. I've seen it happen. Okay, so just remember me saying this. But I'm not worried at all. I think the Yankees know what they have to do. And the next 3 series, including this one, are all manageable. So let's just go do it. I think they're sick of hearing the noise.
Yeah.
And I know they've had
another team meeting the
Yeah.
other night, which is good. You like that? They know the
And-
mission.
And the reason why I feel good is because Aaron Judge is leading the way. You know, he's one of the voices out there, and I think everyone's following his lead because they know he stepped up. They respect him.
living legend.
Yeah, living legend, favorite player of all time. That is what it's all about, Tony.
Barnes' favorite player of all time. That's what it's all about, dude.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, Barnes.
That's what the whole show's about.
That's the word of the clubhouse, okay?
Yeah.
Because we know they've been watching the sports report. They're all saying, "Hey, Aaron,
Yeah.
you're Barnes' favorite player of all
Barnes.
time."
Oh my God! It's this. It's that.
Oh, get off your phone! Come on, dude.
Jesus, you know, I'm getting the calls. But anyway,
Get the
I
calls. It's the Yankees clubhouse managers.
Get the
dude.
calls, dude.
The guys been talking about you all the week.
Getting all these
dude.
calls. Dude. No, I mean, it's Steinbrenner. It's Steinbrenner. No, but like I said, I feel like we're in the driver's
Oh,
seat,
dude,
so-
speaking of getting the calls, I'm getting a
You're gonna
call.
call too?
Mom.
Uncle Richie.
Your mother.
What?
But yeah, so
Answer the
I mean,
phone.
we'll
Not
see what
answer the-
happens here. They haven't announced the other 2 game starters, but be interesting to see kind of how they lay it out the rest of the way. Anything else you guys got before we switch?
Yankees
across
gotta win, dude.
town?
Yankees
Yeah.
got to win. That's it.
I think the Yankees got to win, dude.
Yankees got to win.
There's nothing
Got to
else to
win.
say.
What's I don't think. Did you even give a prediction? What's the score, dude?
I'm not there.
I am gonna say it's 15-2. It really is. It's happening, dude. We get to relax one time. I get to relax. I've been strung out all season watching these games.
Michael.
I
King.
feel good. Who's a prima donna? Judge? Judge? Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Uncle Richie. Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry, bud.
Come on.
No idea what he's
dude.
talking about. Judge is Jeter. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Oh no.
He is.
But-
the way he carries himself
Why
is the same way.
How come Jeter was?
What the way he plays, dude.
What'd you say?
How come Jeter wasn't your favorite player?
Probably.
Because you like the home run ball.
yeah.
He
No,
wants
that's
this,
definitely
wants
why.
That. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barnes likes the big guy,
Um,
dude.
Michael, before we get to the train wreck of the New York Mets here,
Yes.
do you think Tony's out of his mind
funny.
for saying the
That's not
Orioles are going to
The
win
Yankees
tonight?
are trying to finish.
I mean, does he?
Yeah, no, it's over.
Yeah.
I think 20-2. I think we're going to see
Yeah,
the first
I
20-run game of the season.
I mean,
Well, the Blue Jays put up
the Blue
22.
Jays-
Yeah, I
the
was
other
just
night.
saying.
I meant for the Yankees.
Yes, they are due for it. So. All right.
I have something in my eye, Uncle Richie.
Something in
Apparently so.
my-
Oh,
my side.
But
my side.
Aaron
Is he
Judge,
all right?
he's saying.
Oh, he's just making fun of Judge.
Oh, come on.
This,
Uncle
that.
Richie, have you ever gotten anything in your eye? You know, it's tough.
Yeah.
Well, eye drops.
Plus, I mean, there's really nothing to say. I mean, the season
What?
he's had has been tremendous. So I think the performance speaks for
I
itself.
wouldn't say tremendous.
Oh,
but-
tremendous! I mean, he's hitting near 300, has over 30 home runs.
No, it's great, dude.
Cut down on his strikeouts, playing Gold Glove defense. What
we could say
more
playing
do you
golf.
want, Tony?
Gold Glove defense.
Are you kidding?
I don't know, dude.
He could play center. He could play right. If he needed to play left, he could, but he doesn't
You think
need
this is
to.
his best year in the?
I don't
in the
know.
outfield?
But
Yeah, that's fine.
He's had some good. So he's
Yeah,
been solid.
center field. That's one of the
He's been
most
solid.
important positions.
Yeah.
He's played a lot
He's
of
a
big
big
games.
man.
for
he
us.
can
He's
play
big
those because the
strides.
rest of the outfielders the
Lot of
Yankees
covers, lot
have
of ground.
are bad.
Tony.
Not
bad.
They're bad. Stanton even put the out,
bro. Stan's a plus defender in the outfield.
He's only been playing like 10 games in the outfield.
No,
no,
he is
what do you
good
do
in the
Miami?
outfield.
What am I doing? Oh,
But, I mean, it's crazy.
Miami, dude.
There's nothing to dig Judge for, and I know you know that, Tony. I don't care.
Dude,
He
I
doesn't
don't-
look-
sometimes I see
Oh,
balls go over his head. Dude.
sometimes.
I
Oh,
saw
my
it on
God.
Saturday, actually. I saw it on Saturday.
Tony's saying.
Did we not see it on Saturday?
Did he?
We
He didn't
talked
see it. He
about
didn't
it.
see it. He didn't see it.
See
He
what?
didn't see it.
Mike was on his phone.
See what?
Ball hit over his head, and he hits the
Oh,
wall.
yeah.
He misses the ball.
he looked really goofy.
He's like,
Yeah,
he's
no,
like running.
no, stop. When he hit the wall, look back. But then he made a great play later. He dove and made a sick one.
Yeah, he's a sick fielder.
I mean, that was tough. I don't think he knew.
Solid
It looked like he didn't see the wall was coming.
Yeah, but he, oh god, yeah.
He was like this and then jumped and then just like jumped right into the wall and missed the ball and everything. It was funny.
It's just I feel
Come on, dude.
Well, that's in the past.
This
Jogs to
is, oh
first.
my god!
Point
God,
guard
it
will
looks
have
like he's
more.
jogging because
No.
he takes such big
I
shots.
can
Fire,
see
dude.
what runs in the family between you and Uncle Richie.
Wow.
It's just like chirping with no basis.
Bowling.
I
That's
don't
what
know,
it
dude.
is.
Mike just said it too, dude.
Mike
Hit the
didn't
wall.
say anything. All right, that is it. All right, so go ahead, Tony. Your turn up here. Talk about how the Mets got hammered last night at home against the Cardinals, 7-0. Let's hear it. Let's hear the justification. Let's hear it.
Go from one train wreck to the next in New York, dude. It's
I mean, usually when you win, you can't call it a train
calling
wreck.
them a train wreck.
No,
and the Yankees
no.
look like more of a
I mean, this season the Mets have been more of a train wreck. It's
I don't
true.
know about that one,
They're
dude.
definitely a worse team.
I don't know about that.
You don't know. The Mets are
They're
500. The
500.
Yankees are 16, 17 games above
Come on,
500.
come on,
What the hell are you talking about, Tony?
Doesn't matter, dude.
Oh, it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter?
Are you pumped for
For,
once upon a time
probably
league?
2 weeks, dude.
30
They're
for
talking about
30.
how the Yankees are secure the first spot in the wild card, looking to win division,
They still can.
and they drop the
They still
ball, dude. They still could, sure. Are they good? No.
They could easily
They're
get the first
threatening
wild card.
losing their wild card spot.
They're not.
They're threatening.
They're
What do
not.
you mean they're not threatening? They are.
They're not.
They are.
They're
They're
not.
tied with Boston for the second
Right
wild card
there.
spot.
Right there. It's all right in front of you,
Yeah,
Tony.
They've been right there.
They're not
They've
the New
been
York
way ahead
Mets.
of
When it's
right
in front of
there,
them,
dude.
they grab it. The
Hey,
Mets,
hey.
the Mets were in first place all season. What did they do? They collapsed. So to even try to say it's
It's
even
still
close,
right there, dude.
Oh,
It's still right there.
No,
dude.
it's
still
not.
Right there. It's still
No,
right there.
it
dude.
is
Yes,
not.
It is. How can
No,
you
it's
tell me
not.
it's not right there?
So no, but let's talk about last night. What happened?
Right there, dude.
Oh, the game was over for the first inning, dude.
Oh, okay. I thought Heel was gonna have a good start.
No, Hill.
Oh no, I know.
Dick
I
Hill.
just-
What?
Yeah.
Talking about Dick Hill.
Rich Hill.
Dick Hill.
Yeah.
I
Dude, I mean,
mean,
honestly,
dude. No, seriously, go ahead. Honestly, what happened? I'm serious.
They're below 500 ball club, dude. You guys.
what are they, like 71, 72?
72, 73.
72, 73.
Wow, 73 losses. Very
Losses,
impressive
crazy,
for
dude.
mid-September.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Dude, so,
like 80.
I mean, it was tough. I mean,
80,
first
right?
inning, you know, your bases loaded, 2 outs. Jeff McNeil strikes out, dude. And right there.
That's it.
That's
dude.
it. Set the tone.
That literally set the tone.
dude.
And you're thinking, first
I mean,
inning. I'm like,
dude.
oh, wow, dude, they're hitting Wainwright, dude. They're looking kind of good. Wainwright's old. He's 40. Hill's 41. Maybe he doesn't really have it tonight. A little tired. Not really at all, though. Like I said, dude, strikes out. McNeil strikes out. They scored nothing in the first inning. From there, it was pretty much all downhill, dude. Wainwright ended up going 6 innings. Ended up only 4 hits. No one runs. 3 walks. Pretty good line for Wainwright. And it's funny because obviously with them, you know, kind of with him and Hill being around the same age, you know, they compare them during the pregame and whatnot. It was a whole big, you know, like senior citizen day. They were showing the old men in the stadium and ever. Big ha-ha moment. And of course, you know, I'm thinking Rich Hill has been well, dude. Been doing well, he's been well. He's been well.
Doing well.
I would say he's been well. He's been doing well.
Health as well.
But, you know, it was Arenado, it was Goldschmidt, 25th home run. Aaron Donald 97th ribby on the season.
What did I say about that?
You said Goldschmidt's been doing really well, which he has been, dude. And it's it was obviously those are tough batters for anyone to pitch around.
Right.
And then when you put Rich Hill in there, and it's just the Cardinals were hitting well. They were hitting balls out of the strike zone. They were digging for balls. They were hitting them into gaps. They had some really good situational hitting. You have to give the Cardinals, they're a decent team, honestly. They have good players, obviously. They're in the hunt. They're very well in the hunt for the wild card right now. So they definitely are playing with a sense of urgency, with a sort of drive, would you say? And then, it's back to old-time Mets with no run support at all. 6 hits in the day. You have Pete Alonso striking out, looking at a curveball in the middle of the zone. Guillorme striking out, swinging low and away at a slider. Dude, it's tough, dude. They had a really tough, time at the plate, and like I said, 6 hits, no run support. You can't win anything like that, dude.
Well, where they really. Obviously their back was against the wall to start, but that inning, I don't know if it was the 7th against Reyes. Runners on, and he struck out 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
And then Baez, it was nice to see. He strikes out, but he gives Yachty a little pat on the back.
Well, they're buddies, nice they played in the, I forget what the international game.
Betty! Oh, man. Yeah. The New York Mets. So.
You have your Betty?
I get it, dude. I get it. You're nervous with the Yankees. You overcompensate. You make fun of the Mets a lot. That's understandable.
I just think
you're not nervous.
Funny.
No, I swear to God, I'm not. You know why though? I know this could be not the right logic here, but my thought is they're coming off a stretch right now that was literally, even though it's been a tough at times all season, but I think this was clearly their worst stretch of the season. So I don't know. I just think there's no way that's just going to continue, and I'm not worried about a thing. We got the best player in the league on our team, best pitcher in the league on our team. So let's go, Tony. Let's go. And I wish they were going to play the New York Mets in the wildcard game because I would enjoy that. I'd be ready for the task.
Big task for Barnes.
Yeah, honestly, dude, the Mets have played very well against the Yankees this season. So I would also be very ready
you take one
for the task.
Lucky win away. It would have been a split. And then the first time they played, they were not playing. They just happened to catch them at the right time. That is what I was trying to say.
They catch us on the cold.
And then the last time, because that's when we got the second game of the doubleheader. Chad Green had to go 3 to close it out.
Yuppies, if we win, that's okay. But if we lose, that's okay. Just like Long Island people, bunch of brand muffin latte drinkers.
Long Island sons of bitches.
I don't know about that thing, dude. I feel like Yankee fans are more of the brand muffin latte drinkers.
No, dude.
Am I wrong, dude?
No,
let's have a steak. Let's have dinner.
No.
But just by you guys are laissez-faire.
But just by pure volume of Yankee fans.
There's not one brand muffin in Yankee Stadium, so I don't want to hear it. Not down East Avenue, okay?
City?
What?
They have brand muffins and coffee in City Field?
They definitely have coffee. I don't know about brand muffins. Haven't researched it.
Nice, right? A little 7th inning muffin and coffee.
I prefer the 7th inning dog and beer.
Not the muffin and the coffee.
I don't even know if they have muffins. I don't know if they have coffee, to be honest. Yeah,
they probably
coffee.
don't.
They have coffee. They have Dunkin' coffee. I remember from last time, from Friday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you get one?
Nice, dude.
Donuts?
Do they have muffins too, then?
No, it's just coffee.
Just
no
coffee.
muffins. Not like
Dunkin' Donuts Park.
The Yard Goats. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beer and shots, Uncle Richie. Thank you very much.
Uncle Richie really on a comment spree.
Retirement is treating him very well, I am sure.
Surprised no
retirement,
golf
Uncle Richie.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he's a little tired,
No morning round. He doesn't go like 7 a.m. sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, but I don't know, dude. Who knows what he's doing?
Right.
Anyways.
Right. So that being said, Tony, 7-10 Woodford versus Stroman. Give me something. What's happening? What do you want to see?
Woodford, not really good pitcher. You could argue his last start was against the Dodgers, I think, where he went 6 innings or 5 1/3 without giving up a hit, So, he could have good stuff, but, in the longevity of the season, he has not been a good pitcher. I would think that, with the lack of offense yesterday, the Mets will be able to pick it up tonight. I would imagine whatever you can say, team meeting, whatever, we've discussed their lack of offense last night, what they have to do to approach the plate tonight and improve on their hitting. Nice. And then to boot, Stroman has been
Uncle Richie.
Stroman has been just played pickleball,
drinking a little wine,
dude. Little Carlo Rossi. I'll say
the jug
again.
You love it.
The jug. High volume,
Carlos.
low cost,
Right.
optimal.
How can you beat it?
Come on, dude.
It's
Tony.
very optimal.
Come on.
Am I wrong? Carl Rossi.
no,
I think that Carl Rossi.
is good.
No. It just the way you got there was hilarious. That's basically what I was saying.
Oh, thank you, dude.
I'll go with you. I love pickleball. I love to play
So
with you
much fun
sometime.
pickleball. He's
Love
good. Oh, he cuts the ball. He's good. Dude.
What the fuck's that mean? Well,
cuts-
we'll figure. Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
All
So
right, yeah.
Strowman, dude, he's been one of the best pitchers the Mets have had all season. Last 5 starts, he's a 3.2 ERA, 29 strikeouts, only allowed 2 home runs. So I would think that he is able to kind of put out the fire that the Cardinals had last night. Rich Hill's very soft throwing, 88, 86
He's
mile an hour
old.
fastball.
85.
It did hit 90 though. He had one fastball hit 90.
He did,
He's
in
got
the
Check him for substances.
No, I don't think they do. And
Check-
it's
check-
hilarious.
check him more. Check him more.
Hat?
Check his waistband.
Yep.
And
Everything.
he's got that he's got that good curveball, but I mean all you have to do is just sit on it with which batters like Arenado and Goldschmidt know what to do and so it's like obviously Strowman I think has a little bit more of an arsenal where he can kind of keep them guessing a little bit more, force them to hit those ground balls that we've been seeing. So I think they definitely have the advantage in terms of the pitching, and I think that's going to be a good way to start the game, set the tone.
Yep.
Hopefully they can get some hits early in the Cardinals.
Dude, Strowman's been their best pitcher. He's a ground ball
Yeah,
pitcher.
dude, this is a game they're going to
think-
win. They're going to
I
win.
think the Mets could win this game. I feel good
Absolutely,
about it.
dude.
Feel good for the Mets. You give it to the Mets.
I appreciate
Strowman goes like six strong for you.
Yeah, 6 1/3,
They
maybe
win like
5 Ks,
4-3,
one run.
4-3 final.
Yeah, 5-3.
Yeah, Strowman, no walks for Strowman. Yeah, no walks.
No walks, dude.
No walks for
Got
Strowman.
control. He's focused.
And
Gold glove. Come on.
Lindor,
Athlete.
Lindor, couple of ribbies.
Mhm. Baez going yard.
Maybe
Alonso going yard.
That's what I'll give it to you.
Yeah, thank you. dude.
That's my prediction.
No, I mean, I think it's honestly going to come down to the bullpen because I think Strowman will go 6,
Mhm.
maybe 7 at most. And Tony, I'm confused about Miguel Castro. Look, he has the stuff, but why is he like so hit and miss?
I think it's just he's inconsistent. I think it's his location is just
Yeah.
either way on or way off, dude. It's just it's
But I
just
mean,
what
he
it is,
pumps
dude.
that fastball.
He
Like,
does.
when
He
can
throws
locate
gas,
that-
dude. And he hits a high fastball real nice when he can locate it. But when he doesn't, he'll leave sliders, he'll leave fastballs over the middle of the plate, and that's no bueno.
Right. And I have to say, I mean, I think overall the season's been decent, especially because
Mhm.
taking a guy that was on the Baltimore Orioles, and if they're getting rid of him, you know what I mean? That should be alarming. Like
Right.
Yankees,
If Heaney's getting
right
thrown out of the
right.
Angels,
So, but that being said, I mean, I think this is a game where the Mets want to win. I think they're going to have to score a couple. So, do they have magic late? Let's go for it. Let's say 4-3. Let's say Baez walk-off home run.
Wow.
And then the following day, 0 for 5.
Already going to
5 strikeouts.
Baez,
Jeez, let's
0
get
for
to
5
tomorrow.
with 5 strikeouts.
He's done it. He's definitely done it.
I don't think he'll do it.
You know what's a crazy stat? Totally, not actually completely unrelated. I have to say it. I'm sorry. But was watching the game the other night when the Yankees were playing the Mets. Carrasco Judge, 8 plate appearances. He struck him out every time. How is that possible?
Get the fuck out of here.
Did you see that?
No.
Isn't that insane, though? Especially now. Like, I couldn't believe, okay, maybe he did in the Indians. He's better. Not this year, he's not that good. And then he strikes him out 2 more times. Couldn't believe it.
Has his number, dude.
Yeah. Just sometimes those
What is it,
things
blown
just-
away?
I mean, you would think, right?
I mean, anything high
yeah.
on it, I feel like you'd be
Yeah.
able to crank it. So
Yeah. So no, just thought that was
I would
interesting.
my guess would be low and away.
Michael, the Mets get it done tonight?
10-3 Mets.
for the first time in the history of the sports report, I think we are all in agreement that the Mets are
Mets
going to
gonna
win.
win?
Yeah, that's
There
never
you go.
happened.
Never happened
Never
before.
happened.
And God,
The Yankees
what?
and the Yankees.
No, they were going to lose.
Yeah, so I don't know why
No,
we.
so this is the first time that we all picked the Yankees to win,
yes.
and we've all picked the Mets to win.
No, but
Historic. I've picked the Yankees to lose
Yeah, you picked
tonight.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh, you're a shithead. then.
I think you're the shithead.
Oh.
You're taking a stab. Oh my god. But yeah, dude, you gotta love it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. And there it is.
Last question before we get to it, Michael.
Uh-oh.
John Wall wants a trade. Where's he going?
He's mystic.
Well, who did he say that would go to the Kings, right?
No.
That was Simmons. Which, how the hell has he not been traded?
The Clippers.
He's got it.
The Clippers.
Got it. The Clippers. John Wall's
That would
going
be
to the
interesting.
Clippers, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it from Mystic.
With Boogie.
Wow.
You
You guys should put up your scores to see who is more correct. You know what, Uncle Richie? I mean, I could tell you from memory, my winning percentage probably about 750. Tony hovering around 575. Michael, I think just a tick below me, and then I think we're about even. So
yeah, I like that.
Sounds about right.
Mike, a tick below you.
Yes, I told that.
Score is like 30-0.
Yeah, well, and usually I'm pretty close.
Usually you are pretty close. But that being said, fellas, I mean, another great day. I mean, anything else, Tony, on the way out here?
I don't think so, dude.
Yeah,
pretty much summed it all up.
Basically, what's for dinner?
What is for dinner? I'll tell you what. Homemade pizza, dude.
Sausage, maybe get some onions and peppers in there.
Dude, tonight in my oven,
we are
the
filming
greatest pizza ever made in the state of Connecticut. Fact.
Mic drop moment, Tony. Yeah. I mean, just drop it.
I can't.
We'll be looking forward to the review tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
the review.
Fire, dude.
Will be sick. But I mean, let's get some wins for the New York baseball teams as we close down the stretch here. And like always, thank you to everyone for tuning in. Keep commenting, liking, subscribing. You guys are
our bloodline.
You catch the episodes on YouTube,
and we'll
watch them live on Twitch, Facebook Live, and YouTube.
And we'll see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.